Hey, what's up, guys? This is my client, Leilani. She has the darkest of darkest hair, and she wants to be emerald green today. I was so excited to do this. I love doing fun colors. So we're going right in with 20 volume Blonde Life Lightener, of course. And then we are really just packing in those right around that money piece area. So I've talked about this before. I like to connect the money piece all the way around the hairline for when they put their hair up. And she does wear her hair up a lot. I am doing a very bold, thick money piece on her. We wanted a lot of green around her face. So we're going to pack in quite a few foils right here to give her a super bold, bright money piece. Again, we're connecting it all the way from the top of her hair all the way around to the bottom. Even though we're only doing a partial, I still like to connect that. Again, just so they have a really nice money piece when they pull their hair up. And also when they pull it to the front, it connects really nice green all the way around. When you are coloring hair that's really dark like this, you want to make sure that you're packing on that product and also taking fine, thin sections. That way it's really going to lift. I am leaving out any of her ends that are already green because we don't want to over process those. So I have about 4 foils for the front money piece and 2 to 3 everywhere else. After I get this money piece sectioning in, I'm going to go all the way around and just do a typical partial balayage like I've showed in a couple of my other videos. She takes forever and a day to process just because her hair is so dark, but we want to let it sit. Now, about this time is when I was remembering that last time she wanted me to put permanent color on her root to cover any of her grays. So I started to get a little nervous because when you're working with Vivids, Vivids are unforgiving. Any sort of hair that did not lift well enough or any mistakes, Vivids will show. So I did start to get a little bit nervous, but we talked about it, and worst comes to worst, we would make it super dark just so it would cover fully if it was still too yellow. So there's a close-up of that money piece, and now we're going to pre-tone. So her shadow root is going to be shades 4N, and we're pre-toning with Absinthe, which is a green. So we're pre-toning with the color that we're going to use. She did not get as light as I wanted, as you can see, but the pre-toner is really going to make a big difference in making sure that that canvas is nice and even, as well as it's going to be deep enough. I pre-tone with all of my Vivids. So now we're going to go in after she's dry and pre-toned with Absinthe, Area 51, and Nightfall. This is my sweet niece mixing the color up. So you're going to get this really beautiful deep dark green, and because we pre-toned, it's going to actually be deep and dark. When you open the cuticle up that much, sometimes it's hard for Vivids to not be opaque, so the pre-toner really saved us here. Here is the end result, and I loved it so much that I actually wanted to turn my hair green, so take that as a win.